Hey everyone, happy holidays, thanks for an awesome year. We're gonna end this year with a kid game breakdown of the Grinch Christmas Adventures, which honestly, I think is pretty decent. It's... okay, it's not the best. It has the same issues as the Addams Family. It's kind of hard to see where you are in the level. But it does have other things going for it. Firstly, I think it looks better than the Addams Family. I like the music a lot more. The menu is about the same. Again, a bunch of different languages, which is great. But here, it might have more for the books. I just don't want to navigate it, so I don't know if like the voice work is going to be in all these different languages, or if it's just the text on the book that's going to be different between the different languages, and the voiceover work for the book is the same. But yeah, you do have the book, the How the Grinch Stole Christmas in this game. It's fully narrated. Not a whole lot of other extra features here. Basic settings options. The gameplay itself isn't the best for an adult. I definitely think it's more entry level. Again, I did have a bit of fun playing this game. I enjoyed controlling Max. I enjoyed the stealth segments a little bit. I think they're a bit gimmicky. They don't handle well. The animations are a bit annoying and repetitive. I like that everything in the environment does attract these gingerbread men towards you. I really like that a lot. And I like the fact that you can sneak. You can feel like you're being the Grinch and sneaking around in the houses. The handling of moving in and out of cover isn't the best, but it's okay. And the bar immediately starts going down as soon as you press the button to go into cover, so you don't have to go into cover and then just wait. And it is dumb. They're dumb AI. You can kind of kite them a little bit. Now, as you get further along in the game, this becomes more difficult. The game itself is fairly short. I didn't really have any issues with it. Like, I didn't have any bugs. I did have some issues controlling the lasso ability. I wish it was a little bit more clear. Oh, no, I tell a lie. I did run into one bug regarding a pipe. But I did have issues with the lasso ability, but that's largely because I didn't have access to it when it was trying to teach me how to use it. And it teaches you how to use all your abilities basically every time you use it in another level, which is also pretty annoying for adults. Each enemy it introduces as well, each new type of enemy, and they're all defeated the exact same way. You get to control Max, and this is technically a co-op game, though how well that would work, I'm going to find out tomorrow on Christmas. So we'll find out when I play with my sister. But yeah, I do think it is a better experience. Is it worth... I also like the music. I think the music's a lot better. It feels reasonably well orchestrated. Whether or not there's actually an orchestra playing it, I don't know. But it sounds like there is. And that's pretty good, in my opinion. I like that feel. I do kind of wish they had the main theme song, the main song from How the Grinch Stole Christmas in here. But I don't think it should be playing throughout the game, just like it would have been with Addams Family. I don't think that should have been, the Addams Family theme song should have been playing throughout the game. I think it should have been the main title, maybe menus. Other than that, have different music. And the music, again, is pretty good. I like it.
Jump from the rope to candy cane.
But yeah, I do think that this is pretty decent for kids. If it's their first platformer, collectathon platformer, this is pretty decent. It does have some issues, but this is probably Outright's games. The Outright Games' first game that I've played that's the closest to, like, maybe this and Scrat, right? It's the closest to where I could actually actively recommend picking up for kids that doesn't necessarily have an equal replacement elsewhere.
Jump from the rope.
Like, I can't really think of any game that changes backgrounds like this does, like the foreground and the background, other than like King of Fighters and Wario on the Virtual Boy. But who's gonna be giving their kids that to play? Like I think that gimmick's okay. Like Super Mario did it, didn't they? They did it on one of theirs, I believe, on the Wii U. So it's been a while, but it does exist. The actual handling of the Grinch and Max is different. Each handle's a little bit different. Max is used to do puzzles, which is why I think having the co-op won't be the best, because the second player will feel a little bit useless most of the time, I feel. But maybe, like, if you're playing with a kid, they play as the Grinch and you're Max, so they're having fun and you're helping them through the puzzles, or if they want to play as the cute little dog while you're actually doing all the work, that's fine too, I guess. Visually, I think it looks okay. I'm more than satisfied with it visually. Is it the best game I've ever played? No. But I think it looks fine. It represents the characters fairly well. Now, I do think there are better options out there. Like, you have Crash Bandicoot, or you have the Castle of Illusion game. But, like, this is very, very close to being a game that I think I would feel comfortable recommend people buying. Like this and Scrat's Epic Adventure, or whatever it was called, are very, very closely. Like, there are better titles, but this, I think there is a decent amount of fun here for kids. Adults, though, I would probably say not. I did have a little bit of fun, but it is a very short game. It's kind of expensive. This is why it's like, it's another reason why I can't necessarily recommend it unless it's like for kids, unless it's on a sale. Again, it holds your hand a lot more than other titles. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. I hope you enjoy whichever holidays you celebrate at whatever times of year you celebrate them. And again, thanks everyone for sticking around and making this year pretty good. This has been a pretty good year for me, and hopefully the next year is going to be even better. I got some cool stuff planned. I think it's cool anyway, so hopefully I'll see you there. Have a happy new year.